Good morning, hi, namaskara, and namaste. So, right now we're in Chandigarh, day one. So, today we're going to go till Solang, halt there, final packing, repacking, refixing. Well, we have just refueled our bikes. It's super heat in Chandigarh. It will be around 40 to 43 degrees. Well, there seems to be bad traffic. Earlier Manali should take about 8 hours. Now with these tunnels, it will take only 6 hours. This is tunnel number 1. National Highway Authority of India welcomes you. 60km speed limit. Manali left, Shimla right. What a signboard. We halted for lunch in Mandi. We finally saw one board which says Manali 86, Leh 512. So this is a feel of Himachal highway. This is adventure, I would say. We exited tunnel number 11 and we're entering tunnel number 12 back to back. Brilliant. Good evening, and this is the valley of Kulu. And this is the highway which goes to Manali from this side. So Manali is about another 50 kilometers. It's like typical jam before reaching Manali. We are about to reach our hotel in Solang. So this is the hotel Iceland. Morning, namaskara, namaste everyone, and good morning from Solang. So last night we reached Solang, and this is the hotel what you can see behind. I've shown you also. And our plan for today, we'll be taking the Manali Leh highway. Balacha Pass has finally opened up for two-wheelers. It was shut for many days, and we'll probably be halting in Pang. And in case we can't reach Pang, we'll probably halt in Sarchu, and then we'll show you how the whole journey goes. But as of now, we're starting from Solang, day 2 of our Ladakh ride. Started our journey from Solang, and this is where you have the Solang adventure activities happening. Unfortunately, there's no snow right now, but this area happens to be fully covered with snow during the Jan-Feb month. And in front, what you see is the mighty Himalaya with snow-cladded mountains. It's just amazing. Well, we have just reached the Atal Tunnel. This is the South Portal. This is a 9-kilometer stretch at a height of 10,000 feet. I think one of the most remarkable tunnel in the world. So we're about to exit the Atal Tunnel towards the North Portal, and it is very cold inside the tunnel. So this is the North Portal. People do not stop here basically. So this road connects to Lahore and Spiti. Left hand side Lahore, right hand side Spiti. So we'll take the left. We'll stop for a photo. So after a quick photo shoot, we are taking our route towards Leh. Yeah, too much of traffic here. Yeah, left. Now we just entered the Sisu village, which just comes after we cross Atal Tunnel. The first village, very beautiful. We are approaching the beautiful town Keylong, and here we're going to fill our fuel. We are in Jispa right now, and this is a very sweet place, I would say. It's got some riverside camps. You can see if my camera is doing justice. But our doubt is that whether we'll get permission to enter Darcha towards Balacha, because the timing was 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and as per my clock now it is 12:39. So we might not get entry. Let's see what's in destiny. Keep finger crossed. Hope is something we shouldn't lose. So we've just reached Darcha. Let's see if they allow us. This is the Darcha bridge. It's one of the longest bridge in this area. Very nicely built. We're just praying to God that please allow us towards Balacha La. So we're lucky to get entry from Darcha for Leh, and this is a point where you should call families, because after this there'll be no network. So inform them that you are safe and you're going. Chalo chalo chalo, late mat karo bhai. So looks like as per this plan we can probably stop in Sarchu for the night halt, because Pang will be slightly far off. Quickly take a photo quickly. Oh, our first water crossing. Let's see how we going to cross. Although just a small, no, it's not small. It's not small. Go, go, go. I hope I'll be able to also go. I should not fail. There's a problem. Oh, fast somehow. Hats off to these guys who are doing Leh Ladakh in bicycle. Delhi to Ladakh. Hats off. So after crossing Darcha, we have just stopped in a point, and this is called Deepak Tal. Many of you have probably heard about it. It just falls on the left hand side when you're going towards Zing Bar. Hi, this place is called Zing Bar. I don't see any bar here. It's between high Snow Peak mountains. Say hi. We have stopped in Surastal Lake, and this is the lake, how it looks like. So it's frozen, semi-frozen, and just ahead is Balacha Pass. Balacha Pass, 4850 meters. This is the view of Balacha Pass. We're just approaching Sarchu. Good evening, everyone. We have reached Sarchu, freezing cold. Gangri Hotel, Gangri restaurant. Here we have taken room. This is how all the setups are. You get separate room, separate bathroom, washroom rather. So we have taken the room there. See the bike standing there. And this place you can get all your dinner, snacks, and Sarchu is all about this kind of homestays. It's really cold. Good morning, namaskara, namaste everyone. We are right now in Sarchu. We came here last night. We have shown you where we stayed, and it was extremely cold. It was -3 degrees in the night, and we had a bit of headache. Otherwise, things were normal. We are right now getting our bikes packed rather. We had our breakfast, and this is where we stayed. This room you can see in the glass window. Thank you, madam. Starting our journey from Sarchu. Hope today the journey is not as stressful as it was yesterday, and I just hope that there's no more water crossing. We must say hats off to the BRO. And I always mention this, Border Road Organization. They have built such great roads in this tough terrain so that we can venture and we can explore these beautiful valleys of Ladakh. Well, we are approaching a bridge called Whiskey Bridge. Just a while ago we crossed another bridge called Brandy Bridge. Not sure why these names are so exciting. So that's the old Whiskey Bridge and this is the new Whiskey Bridge. So we just started ascending the Gata loops. There are 21 hairpin bends. Be very cautious. Imagine if there's a lorry gone, I will not be able to cross. Not all junctions are as narrow as this, but there are quite a lot. So this is the Gata loop, as I was telling you, and look how the roads are. How narrow the roads are actually. So here's Nakila at 15,547 feet. This is another pass in Manali Leh Highway, Lachongla at 16,616 feet. Road is pathetic. So from here we'll expect to have some good roads. Let's see. Right now we are in the Moreh Plains. Too windy, and this is one stretch road. Very beautiful. Good morning, Namaskara, Namaste everyone. So we are right now in Sokar area, and yesterday we started from Sarchu. We thought of reaching till Somoradi, but the road condition was pathetic. So we thought we'll make a stop here only in Sokar area. So we just started from Sokar homestay. It's a bright morning today, and we are heading towards Somoradi, and then we head towards Hanle. So we target to reach Hanle 6 o'clock. So from here we're taking a deviation to Somoradi. Straight goes to Hanle and right side goes to Somoradi. So from here it should be another 1 hour or so way to Somoradi. This is a lake called Kayagar So or something, which is not very well known, but it you need to cross this while going. But you can spend some good time and take some good photographs. So this is the first view of the Somoradi lake. So we have reached the Somoradi lake point, and this is just amazing. This place, I would say, is worth visiting. So after visiting Somoradi, we have taken the Hanle road again. So we are approaching the Neoma village or town, whatever we say. So we have crossed the Loma checkpost. Oh, and we can see yak over here. 20 kilometers from here. We're just entering Hanle. There's one signboard says, "I love Hanle." Yes, I definitely love Hanle. Hanle, we are here. So this is the entry to our homestay, T. Paljor Homestay. Nice muddy off-roading. So here's the homestay. Give you more update later. Morning, Namaskara, Namaste and Jule from Hanle. Paljor, T. Paljor Homestay. And this is Mr. Paljor. Please remember him. Amazing hospitality and very, very homely food, very nicely built houses. So he has 2 units. One what you see behind me. Another one is newly built. What you can see behind me there, that side. So I would recommend that if you're coming this side, please give it a try. And now we are heading towards Hanle, Umlingla. So we're starting our journey towards Umlingla. There are 2 routes to go, via Fotila top and via Nurbula. Fotila is a proper road, but slightly longer in distance. Nurbula is shorter, but it is more of off-roading. So we decided to go towards Fotila. We don't want to stress too much today. Today is our resting day. We are ascending towards Fotila. This road is pretty steep and there are multiple hairpin bends, and this route is also longer. This is Fotila Pass at 18,124 feet. My goodness, world's 6th highest motorable pass. It's the Chisumle bridge. So people who come from Nurbule, they come from that side, and we came from Fotila. So we came this side, and then this road will merge to this bridge, which is called Chisumle, and this goes to Umningla. From here, Umningla will be about 25 kilometers. We had to stop for this photo shoot, as this is very unique. You're now higher than the Everest Base Camp, and we have met one friend of ours from Delhi. Josh is always high. So from here we again continue. Yes, so we're just 500 meters away from the highest motorable pass in the world. Finally we are here. 1 year of planning, and we are right here at the Umlingla Pass. Higher. Yes, a lot of people taking photographs. It's difficult to get space here, higher than. सब लाइन में आएंगे हम लोग. खाली जैसे एक जगह दिखा दूँ, Umlingla, we'll all come in line, not to worry. It's got a bro, highest world cafe. There's Oxygen Cafe. Well, Umlingla is done. It's a great feeling to come here. It seems that we have conquered something great. But yes, for a biker with so much of planning, so much of dedication, so much of rough terrain riding, high altitude, low oxygen, you name anything, everything is there in terms of challenges. But it's an achievement. It's an achievement that, yes, once in a lifetime I've taken my bike and I've driven all the way from Chandigarh to the world's highest motorable pass. Tick mark is done. Good morning, namaskara, namaste, and Jule. So we are starting from Hanle. Don't get up. There's a cute child over here. Brum brum brum. And thanks everyone for the amazing hospitality at T Paljor homestay. And today we are heading towards Leh. Bye bye. And from Leh we'll give you more update. What's our next journey? Tata, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. See you sir. हाँ मिल गया. Bye bye Hanle. See you next when we get time. So we just had a very good lunch in Neoma, and I must recommend people who are crossing or going towards Hanle, do make a stopover in Neoma. There are very good restaurants, especially there's one Punjabi dhaba on the left hand side who will serve amazing food, lacha, paratha and stuff like that. So we had lunch there, and now we just crossed Mahe Bridge. Mahe Bridge actually goes on the left hand side towards Yen Somori and Sokar, but we've taken the road straight. The straight road will go to Leh via Upsi and Karu and Tikse. The time now is almost 2 o'clock. We expect to reach Tikse around by 6 o'clock. So this is the Chumthang valley or village, you say. You can see such a nice greenery, a bit of vegetation here, which is very unique in Ladakh. We will either find a way or make one amazing Cathline of BRO. Yes, this is where our friend stopped. He found a spot. It's too windy over here. Such a nice village is situated just beside the river Indus. So we'll hopefully halt for a quick chai, and then we'll continue towards. So in front you can see the board which says Karo, Leh, and Pangong goes somewhere else. Oh. Let's see, where do we stop here? I think we can stop here only. So we just crossed the Karu village or town, whatever we say. After Karu, we're heading towards Tikse. So we reached the Tikse area, and our hotel is just about 400 meters from here. Tikse Organic Resort. Sir, where is Tikse Organic Resort? कहाँ पता है? किधर है? This kid knows it seems. इसको follow करो, he knows. कहाँ पे है? Tikse Organic Resort. ठीक है, thank you भाई, thank you a lot. ये रहा है। बाप रे, बाइक गिर ना जा भाई। कहाँ बना है रिजॉर्ट? और भी अंदर कर देते फिर तो हम खड़दुंगला पहुंच जाते। रिसेप्शन, कांट सी एनीवन। The cottages are so beautiful. क्या मस्त जगह है शंभू जी।
थैंक यू सर।
इतनी सुंदर cottage, really awesome. It just shows the heritage of Ladakh in terms of the architecture, wooden. And after about, I think 4-5 days, we're going to take a bath today. 104 room number. शंभू जी मजा आ गया रूम देख के। क्या कमरा भाई, ओ गॉड। देखो जी, ये तो मतलब रॉयल ट्रीटमेंट है। हम कहाँ वो होम स्टे, वो ढाबे में रुक के आए अभी 3-4 दिन। अभी ये तो 5 स्टार हो गया हमारे लिए। वाह, वॉशरूम, ओ माय गॉड, This can beat any 5-star. Geyser is there. सम्राट, तुमको वो अभी बकेट में गर्म पानी नहीं चाहिए, अभी गीजर यहाँ पे नहाओ हैं। यहाँ देखो, पहले हाय तो बोलो। हाय हाय। ठीक है, now let us settle down, show you more update now later. After we've reached our resort in Tikse, we've freshened up and we've taken a cab to come to Leh Mall Road because we want to rest our bikes as well as ourselves a little bit. So this is the Mall Road, or Lake Market, people say that way. We have come here to spend some time, have some refreshment, do some bit of shopping, and then head back to our resort. Vibrant Leh Mall Road, a must visit in the evening. Good morning, namaskara, namaste and Jule. So we just started from our resort in Tikse, and today our destination will be Kargil. We'll be staying opposite the Kargil War Memorial. This is the Tikse Monastery, what you see in the front. Very beautiful this place is. So what you see in the front is the Leh city approaching. From the Leh circle we take left to go to Kargil, rather Leh Srinagar highway. All these street lamps are solar powered. So this is the Hall of Fame in the memories of our brave soldiers. So my salute to the soldiers of India, Indian Army. There's a history, I forgot actually, but why the name is Patthar Sahib Gurdwara. We offer our prayers from here. Please do keep us safe, ensure everybody is happy and everybody is safe. And this place is called the Magnetic Hill. So it has got a very typical phenomena. It happens mostly in car. I haven't seen in bike, but moment you stop the car here and put in neutral, it tends to move. You can see two rivers merging, the confluence of these two rivers. One is Zanskar, another one I think is Sindhu or the Indus, and there is sharp distinction in terms of the colors. Altitude 10,657 feet. Yes, brothers from Tamil Nadu and Delhi are here. All are blogging like me. Oh, what an amazing confluence. There's a small village called Nimmu, and this is actually the junction point for the route coming via Zanskar and meeting the Srinagar Leh highway. Well, so we are approaching a village called Lamariu, and the Lamariu is known for moonland. So we call it moonland because of the mountain formation what you see in the front. Snowfall, we are experiencing snowfall, rainfall, extremely cold. Both of us have put on our rain jackets. We thought it's rain, but it's mixed with snow. Good morning, namaskara, namaste everyone. Right now we're in Dras. We reached last night from Leh. It was very late. It was raining, snowing. We reached around 9:30 in the night, and we have taken this place for a night halt. Rolling Eco Resort Dras, just right opposite the Kargil War Memorial. So right now we are going to see Kargil War Memorial, just a walkable distance. And once we see this, we'll have a breakfast. And after breakfast, we're going to head towards Srinagar. At the entrance of Kargil War Memorial. So we are starting from our hotel to Loling Eco Resort. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you. Amazing stay. We were staying in those cottages, and now we're heading towards Srinagar. It was freezing cold last night. Somehow we managed because there was a room heater. Bye bye, Dras Kargil War Memorial. It's around 150 kilometers from here to Srinagar. We'll be crossing Dras, Zojila Pass, Sonmarg, and then Srinagar. So today's journey is going to be even more scenic because we're going to cross through Kashmir Valley. So we are crossing Dras right now, and Dras is supposed to be the coldest village. Beautiful Kashmir as always. So this is the Zojila War Memorial, and it was basically created this memorial for one of the war in 1948. And just ahead will be the Zojila Pass. What we see in the front, so Zojila Pass, one of the world's most dangerous pass. Earlier, not right now. There are many other passes which are even more dangerous, but this is more iconic. Busy tourist spot. Biking buddies. Oh yo, fuck. Sorry for that. Why the road is going there, down, and down. So we have reached Sonmarg. It's raining quite heavily. You can see clouds up in the sky, and it's pretty busy right now. The Sonmarg main road. This is Sonmarg main road. This is Sonmarg basically. You know, there's a valley. Thajias glacier is toward that side. Super traffic in Sonmarg. I think it's the peak season. Everywhere is jam-packed. We thought of stopping in the main market for lunch, but there's hardly any space to park our bikes. So we chose not to stop in Sonmarg. Everywhere it was jam-packed. So we are heading towards Srinagar, and on the way if we find some place to eat, we'll stop there. And this was not the place for us. Well, now the beauty of Kashmir starts. Jannat-e-Kashmir, that's what people say. It's a heaven on earth. It's drizzling also. Good afternoon from Srinagar, Lal Chowk. It's like reporting from Lal Chowk. Well, last night we reached Srinagar via Sonmarg, and after Sonmarg we couldn't take any video because it was raining very heavily. So we had to come to the VRL office, go down rather in Srinagar and hand over our bikes. Our bikes are getting shipped from Srinagar to Bangalore. From here, tomorrow we're going to start for Chandigarh via Delhi because we have some of our luggage is kept there. So we'll pick it up, and then on 11th we're going to get back to Bangalore. So that's like our trip is getting ended. And thank you for watching this entire series. I'm sure it will help you in case you want to plan such trips on your own. So please do like, share and subscribe if you have found this video really informative or interesting. Take care. Thank you.